What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to the city of Amsterdam. So, like most Americans, I have heard of Amsterdam. Like, I've heard that name before, and I know it's somewhere in Europe. But honestly, the only things that we ever hear about Amsterdam, living here in the US, is that it has weed, lots of weed, maybe, apparently, and prostitution. That's all we really know about Amsterdam. So today, I want to actually see this famous city for the first time and try to understand what is actually there and why it's so popular. So let's take a look. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Where are we going?
With just over 1.2 million people, Amsterdam is the largest city in the Netherlands, a country most people know as Holland.
The Netherlands. The Netherlands. I knew that. Amsterdam is in the Netherlands. I swear. I knew that, I think. Never mind, forget it. Okay. Yes, that's where it is. Good.
This multicultural
Wow.
city warmly embraces tourists, with over 3.5 million people visiting each year.
Oh, wow. Look at all the people just out walking. And I didn't have any idea in my mind at all about what Amsterdam would look like. It's got water for one thing. You got like these random rivers. Are these man-made rivers? Just like going through the city? That's cool. You got trees, you got people actually out walking. This is nice. Like in the US, I'm so used to like driving around and never seeing a soul actually on their feet walking like that. Like, so this is cool already just for that. And the water, and it's welcoming to tourists, like American tourists. Hey, this is a city we're welcome in. Is that right? Because I've heard that there's a lot of places like in Europe that aren't totally excited for American visitors because we're known for being like annoying or something. I can't imagine why. But sounds like this city gets a lot of tourists.
The Dutch are very tolerant and fun to talk with.
And look at, you got bikes. You got people, maybe people actually bicycling places. Oh my god.
And everybody speaks English.
Everyone speaks English. Not well, it's the Netherlands, so wouldn't they speak Dutch? But this is Amsterdam. Is this like a very international city? There's literally flags like from a bunch of different countries hanging on the street. So that's cool. This is actually sounds like it's very friendly for Americans to visit. If there's a lot of English speaking, that's great for us.
The heart of the city is so picturesque that it is like an historical open-air museum. No wonder that the Inner Canal District is an internationally protected heritage site.
This is beautiful. There's so many bikes. Oh my god. Look at this. What is this? I don't know. It's nice.
In the 17th century, Amsterdam was a center for world economy, and many of the canal houses and old warehouses date from this golden age.
Look at it. There's almost too many little things to point out. The architecture is cool. It's old without seeming like, it's not like the buildings look 2,000 years old. You know what I mean? They just look like kind of old in a charming kind of way. That's a good word for this city. This city seems very charming, very nice. There's a guy on a bike right there. Um, the streets are made of like brick. Like it's the little details like that that are like actually kind of exciting for me.
Some landmarks, such as the Oude Kerk in
There's water. Oh my, there's too much going on. What is this thing? There's like a little wooden building floating on the water. Is that normal?
such as the Oude Kerk in the red light district, even date back to the 13th century.
Wow. I can't get over how there's so many buildings that are so close to the water. Like it makes for such a beautiful location, but it's almost kind of like I don't know, like it's almost weird. I think that it's an American way of thinking. Like you're gonna walk out of a building and accidentally like fall in the water. Like obviously that doesn't happen, right? But I'm just not used to that.
Just a short walk from the central station is iconic Dam Square, built nearly 750 years ago.
Wow. So, oh my God. I see I don't have any like good reference for how old some of this stuff is. Some of this stuff really is 700 years old. That's unbelievable.
Its purpose gave the city its name, Amsterdam. A dam built around the river Amstel to protect it from an inland sea.
Whoa. So the city is named in reference to the dams, the water, which makes sense. I had no idea that the water was such a big feature of Amsterdam. There is so much water. Like, what kind of boat is? Well, I've never seen a boat like this. There's water everywhere in Amsterdam. Like, I've heard of that in like, Venice or something. Like, I didn't know Amsterdam had so much water.
Inland sea. The square is dominated by the Royal Palace. From its windows,
Wow.
you can see the National Monument, dedicated to the many Dutch victims of World War II.
Oh, that's nice. A monument. You got a lion statue. There's a palace. Does the Netherlands have like royalty? Is there like a king or queen or?
World War II.
Wow! Like, oh my God. This kind of thing. I don't even know what you call this. Is this like a cathedral? A palace? Castle? I don't know. But it's amazing. This is a perfect example of like, you just don't see this kind of thing in the United States ever, at all. We don't have this.
The dam also houses Madame Tussauds wax collection. The impressive wax collection
How did this make the video? I thought I'm enjoying looking at like the beauty, the history, and we got a wax figure of Nicolas Cage.
combines humor with an
How did we get to this?
insight into Holland's gripping history.
Okay.
Listen to fragments of Anne Frank's famous diary, or visit her old hiding place to understand what life was like for Jewish families during Nazi occupation. It's not surprising that Europeans called Amsterdam the Venice of the North.
Dude, what is with the bikes? I've never seen so many bikes in my whole life. So are these like locked up or can you just like ride your bike around and leave it? Like nobody is stealing the bikes or like I've never seen so many bikes. I don't know how else to say it. Like it's kind of weird.
No less than 165 canals, crossed by 1,000 bridges, divide the compact city center.
Oh, wow.
Forget about cars, The best way to see the city center is by foot, or, as the Dutch would say, just get on your bike.
I'm so glad that they are acknowledging the bikes. This must be like a huge part of Dutch culture, riding bikes. They're everywhere. Again, this is something like we just don't really do in much in the United States. Some people do it for exercise, but I think this is more for like travel. Like this is how you get around the city and you actually walk or take a bike, which is probably way, way better for your health. And you actually get to, man, I haven't been on a bike in so long. It's embarrassing. But I can imagine it like connects you with the city, with nature. Like when you're on a bike, you're outside. When you're in a car, you feel like you're separated from your environment. So it's probably an awesome way to get around the city for that reason too, not just because it's fast and cheap.
Alternatively, take the
So what is this thing? This is it's not a bus. It's a tram or street cart. It's one of those, it's like a bus that's like built in the ground. Okay.
tram across the city to the Museumplein. Art and history lovers insist that you haven't seen Amsterdam if you haven't seen the paintings by the Dutch masters that are on display here.
Cool.
The Rijksmuseum focuses on Dutch painters from the Golden Age.
I've never heard of this museum, honestly, but seems cool.
But don't forget, there are over 1 million other artworks on display in this museum with 200 rooms. Located nearby is the Van Gogh
Wow.
Museum, dedicated to a poor but legendary 19th century painter.
Oh, cool.
Sadly, he didn't live long enough to see his work become world famous.
Is Vincent van Gogh Dutch, or what's the connection here?
Witness the fine art of transforming rough stones into sparkling jewels in the Diamond Museum. For centuries, Amsterdam was the diamond polishing center of the world.
That's random. Talk about random. What is this? Like a ape? Diamond gorilla skull? Talk about random. Anyway. This distracted me. Are you supposed to like wear this on like a necklace around your neck or whatever? Amsterdam is the diamond. It was the diamond cutting capital of the world or something. I had no idea about any of that. So Amsterdam clearly has a lot of museums. So I don't love museums like, especially as a kid, sometimes you think they're boring. These actually look pretty cool.
A gentle 10-minute stroll northwest brings you to the popular Vondelpark.
Wow.
On sunny days, it bursts into life as locals and tourists alike.
See, this is so nice. There's actually people outside. Look at all the bikes. Oh my God. There's more bikes than people, and that doesn't even make sense. Um, it's awesome that Amsterdam seems to be, it has a lot of nature. Like, it's a city, but there's water and trees and parks and really connecting you with nature. That seems really nice.
Come here to relax and people watch.
Huh.
If you're a beer lover, make your way over to the Old Heineken Brewery. It is the place to sample one of the world's most popular lagers.
Is Heineken Dutch? Could that be? Maybe, I don't know.
Submerge yourself in the interactive Heineken experience. From the tulip-filled stalls of the flower market, follow the broad canal northeast to the New Markt.
Whoa.
In the old days, Dutch traders used to come here to weigh in their butter and cheese.
Cool. Yeah, like another good example of like, there are just some aspects of history. Like, I think Europe in general has a much longer, deeper history than the United States. You know, we're a pretty young country. Um, so we just don't have like some old brick cheese uh store like built into the ground. Like this has so much character and culture and cheese. um and again, we just don't have things like this at all. It's just so it's random cheese, but who doesn't like cheese? Like it's just cool that you guys have lots of stuff like this.
Leaving the Newmarkt, you can walk through Chinatown to the central station, or take a short detour to De Wallen, one
Man, every city in the world seems to have a Chinatown. That wow.
of the world's oldest and most famous red light districts. Today, coffee shops and adult emporiums keep the anything goes
Adult Emporium. This is something that Amsterdam is famous for here in the United States. Like I said, all I've ever heard about Amsterdam is that you can smoke weed and there's prostitution, sex work, um, and that's what Americans think is so crazy and interesting about it. There's a lot more to the city than that. That is, I am definitely seeing that today, but it's funny that actually this made the video too.
spirit of this neighborhood alive. As evening sets, head to the Leidseplein, a square that is buzzing with live music and nightlife.
Cool.
After dark, the Canal District takes on a romantic air, the
Oh.
perfect backdrop for a moonlit walk before you retreat to your hotel.
Perfect. Perfect for a moonlit walk before you go back to your hotel or visit the maybe you take a different turn to the red light district, whatever you want. It's Amsterdam.
There is no other city like Amsterdam. With its seafaring history, charming gabled houses, remarkable art and cosmopolitan people, it is a place that you won't easily forget.
Wow. Yeah. I'm not I won't forget this. I have such a better idea now of what Amsterdam looks like cuz like I said, it's a name I've heard since I was a little kid. Like it's like, "Oh, Amsterdam. Yeah, that famous city in Europe with the weed or the sex." Or, yeah, okay. And then, you know, most Americans never learn anything else about it. There's so much more. Like I didn't know about all the water and the history, the canals, the bridges, the trams, the bicycle, the bikes, the nature, the crazy architecture. Awesome city. Amazing. So now I know what to think of when I think of Amsterdam. It's so cool. I can see why this is such a famous city. I can absolutely see why. So I really enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Amsterdam. If you've ever been to Amsterdam, that'd be cool to hear about. Any other stuff that they probably didn't show in this video, any other cool stuff, that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.